Let's celebrate Chinese New Year's with some dumplings. Making dumplings is super fun with friends and family. Make sure to bring them along, and honestly a blast to get working with your hands. For the filling, add in garlic, spring onions, chives. We're going to be using 500 grams of pork. If you don't eat pork, feel free to replace with any other meat. For the seasoning, 4 tablespoons soy sauce, 2 tablespoons rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of any sugar, 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon sesame oil. And that's your filling. We're going to be using pre-made dumpling wrappers to save a bit of time. Really important to note, when you're buying these dumpling wrappers, they're most likely going to be just for regular boiled dumpling. If you try to pan fry them like pot stickers or steam them, they're going to turn out a little bit gummy and too thick. So it'll be quite unpleasant, but still usable, just won't be as good. So if you want pot stickers or steamed versions, I recommend find wrappers that specifically state that. Otherwise, the generic versions most likely assume that you want the boiled version. Wrapping the dumplings up super straightforward. Take a wrapper, a bit of filling, place it in the middle, add some water on the side, and use your finger to dab around the edges. Now next thing what you want to do is grab the 2 ends, pull them together, like that. Then with your thumbs, squeeze and seal the 2 corners. Then you can gently fold them towards you to create that nice crescent shape. Give it a stir so it won't stick to the bottom. Here's a very important trick you need to know when you're cooking dumplings. When the water starts boiling, add a bit of cold water. Cool it down. We don't want an aggressive boil, since it might overcook the outside and undercook the inside. This is especially the case for frozen dumplings, but since we're using fresh dumplings, it's a nice technique to practice, but not exactly 100% necessary. But I still like to do it either way, mainly because it's a good way to act as a timer. So after adding a bit of cold water, when it starts boiling again, I'll add a bit more, and I'll rinse and repeat that process for roughly 3 times. By the time it boils again, the dumplings are ready. And there it is. All in all, it took 7 minutes to cook. And for those of you that are wondering, yes, it is cooked through. Remember, we'll only add like that much filling, and the wrappers are that thin. My go-to dipping sauce is a bit of soy sauce and chili oil. So there you go. Dip it in the sauce and enjoy. Oh yeah.